now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. Felipe Vina will get his first shot at it here. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series, and with that, here's how the Bay Sox will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
That's just a gutsy decision to break for home on that play. He's going on contact, so you'd think a corner infielder would be able to throw him out. But it doesn't work out that way, and he somehow makes it into score.
And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Roberto Velasquez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on. His Dudeness dirtbag will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Rod Francis is ready to go here as we begin the third. On the ground to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
His Dudeness dirtbag.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Willie Fernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. C.J. Peralta will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 with 1 away. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Atkins is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, at this point, All you can really do is hope to chip away at this lead and hope that your pitchers can keep you in the ballgame. Good job there to get this one out deep enough to drive in the run.
John Adkins will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
When you hear us talk about shutdown innings, that's when you hold the team scoreless after you've scored in your half. Well, after his guys cut the lead down to 1, he's only 1 out away to a shutdown inning here.
Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Hit hard and caught down there at third. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th. Roberto Velasquez will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. His Dudeness dirtbag will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. Willie Fernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the full count offering. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Francis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. C.J. Peralta will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Samuel Feliz will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painful. His Dudeness Dirtbag will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. His Dudeness Dirtbag will stand in. He grounded out his first time. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. You know, the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. You know, a lot of times, that can just make things worse.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Here we go.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Here comes the 2-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. John Adkins will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Teddy Morales will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Carl Glenn will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a late square, and this is popped up. Almonte is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Nothing across. His Dudeness dirtbag will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And remember, he gave up 5 runs in his last start, and he's given up another 5 runs here. They may need to go in, look at some film, see what's going on here, because he does not look like himself lately. That's for sure.
Willie Fernandez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this 5th inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. 1. Felipe Vina will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Willie Fernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
C.J. Peralta will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Out in front of a changeup as he grounds this one to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Roberto Velasquez will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Rod Francis will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
First for the victorious Bay Sox, 6 runs on 12.
Grab your shotgun, cock it back, shoot the sun until the sky is black. Now I sure hope that the sun got rhythm, cause he gon' dance when that music hit him. Like bang, 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 darkness fall, and in the nighttime I'm camouflaged. Now I